Big hole this time. Hurdles a man, makes a move, and McBride is in the open. Touchdown, Blazers, just like that.
Now in the 7th round of the 2023 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select running back DeWayne McBride out of the University of Alabama, Birmingham. Now going into the draft, Robert Smith, yes, the Robert Smith, the Pro Bowl running back, former Viking, Robert Smith had him as one of his sleeper picks in this 2023 draft. So let's take a look at the film and just see how good this young man McBride can be, and he might just be the surprise of that running back room. Let's take a look. Now on these first couple plays, you're going to see DeWayne McBride's big play ability. It's just a simple option route, quarterback's option in the M-man line of scrimmage, zone blocking up front. Once McBride gets to about that 41, 42 yard line, he's pretty much surrounded by the defenders, but he has that speed, so he is a big playmaker and can make big plays once he breaks through that line of scrimmage. Turns on those jets. Now, Conference USA, maybe not the most popular conference, maybe not the fastest conference, but definitely a physical conference, and this man excelled in that conference. On this next play, you're going to see the offense comes out with 2 tight ends to the left and 2 receivers to the right side. The 1 receiver motions over, and the defense kind of just says, okay, we're ready. But then the linebacker points to the outside linebacker and says, hey, no, you're supposed to be on the other side. And right as this ball is snapped, what McBride is able to do is get off tackle and then cut back in. And you're going to see, once McBride gets himself back, squares up, feels that block on the outside, cuts it outside, and then turns on the jets. He's a big playmaker. Not just getting past the line of scrimmage, but getting to that second level, making moves, and then getting into the end zone. Now this is, I think, the strength of his game, is just running the straight up zone. You'll see on this play, you have a receiver coming in motion. He kind of wants to hold this linebacker number 5 on the backside. But watch, once McBride gets this handoff and gets about to the line of scrimmage, he does a nice little short step in the vision. Nothing to his left is open. None of the gaps in front of him are open, but he sees outside to his right that there's some daylight. Boom, puts a foot in the ground, gets outside, avoids the arm tackle, and that's just the beginning of it. Now he's got himself pinned between the sideline and a couple defenders. A lot of guys would just step out of bounds, put that shoulder down, boom, hit once, boom, gets hit twice, keeps his feet, keeps the legs churning, and gets himself into the end zone. Now on this next play, this thing sets up almost exactly like the last play we saw when McBride kept it front side. But in this case, as he gets to that mesh point, everything to the front and right in front of him and to his right is full. So what's he going to do? He sees that gap to his left. So he puts his foot in the dirt, gets himself outside, jumps outside. Now he's got himself in space, one-on-one, great block by the wide receiver. Takes 2 or 3 guys usually to bring him to the ground, but a great zone cutback runner. Now you didn't get a chance to see him run behind a fullback too much, but in this case, watch number 3, the linebacker. He follows this fullback back inside. That opens up a gap on the front side. McBride sees that and doesn't hesitate this time. He gets straight downhill to that next level, bounces it outside, another guy dragging him. I mean, it takes 3 or 4 guys sometimes to bring him to the ground. Now we're getting a great opportunity in just a straight up front side zone. This is an outside style of zone. And as he presses this thing front side, he notices, he can feel the interior defensive lineman 97 getting his shoulders turned. That's going to give him just enough room to get through there. But watch what happens at the tackle. He makes this little cut. Boom, he's up in the air, he's spinning around, still managing to keep his feet. I've never seen Robert Smith do that. All right, how about him keeping it front side, but still having the vision to go all the way to the backside? In this play, again, you get that wide receiver, a little bit of a fake, but as he gets to the line of scrimmage, he can feel the 2 defenders to his left, and then his vision immediately scans to his right. He sees that gap, and he's able to get through. Strong runner, stays on his feet. No one can bring him down, gets to the next level, and finally gets brought down further down the field. All right, so how about a zone play against the bear front? Here you see the bear front. You got 3 interior defensive linemen, 2 outside linebackers. This is just a simple off-tackle play. Great job by the guard reaching that tackle. The offensive tackle gets to the second level. However, there is a defender on the outside. He's able to get his arms in on him, runs through those arms, and then how about just sprinting, jumping over a defensive back on the way? You know, what a great job by this guy.